and we just, like, we literally laugh so hard until we cry on set. So don't get me wrong, we mess up too. We're not perfect. We laugh a lot.
I've tried acting before, and I know there's a lot of different emotions that you have to convey. I've never been one that's been able to cry on command. Is there any emotion that gives you a lot of trouble when you're acting?
Emotion? Not specifically. No, I think it's just all like, it's all kind of depends on the moment and the mood you're in, and you just think of the setting of the character and your story and where they're at that time, and it just makes it easier for me anyways. I don't know. I have a puppy named Goodwin, and I have a cat named Woody, and he's really fat. My favorite thing about Bradley Stephen Perry is he's one of the funniest boys I've ever met in my entire life. And he's so talented, like he's so mature, and he just, whatever he wants, he puts his mind to it and he does it. He's also an amazing baseball player. Like I said, I cannot play baseball. He can.
What's your biggest fear?
That's a good question. My biggest fear, I don't have a ton of fears. I guess spiders. Spiders are scary. Although I held a tarantula in an episode of Girl Meets World, and they are one of the friendliest, actually. I'm going to take that back for a second, just because it was probably a very tamed spider that I worked with. But tarantulas, no, they're cool pets. I'd say spiders, like stink bugs. I don't do good with like insects in my showers. Those are not fun. But besides that, no, I'm pretty strong.
You had a good tarantula experience. I got bit by a tarantula.
Are you serious? Well, you know, the thing about the tarantulas is like they have, I think they're like little suction cups on each of their legs. So I had to hold it on my hand for like over an hour to film this scene, and it kept like sucking my whole hand. So when I came out, there was like a bunch of little marks on my hand.
Now, if you say that you're not a big fan of bugs, do you do a lot of outdoor activities? Do you ever go camping or boating or anything?
My family was never like, I don't know, no, Mom's shaking her head. She's not an outdoors person. I love the outdoors. Me more than anyone, I could sit in like a garden for a whole day and just feel happy and serene. But no, I mean, I've been camping maybe once. We've never put up a tent. I can say I don't know how to put up a tent at all.
All right, we do have a couple more minutes left. So if you guys have any questions, put your hands up. Let us know. Got a couple? Trying to look and make sure everyone that hasn't asked a question has a chance to ask. I don't think you've asked yet.
How did I get my start? Well, I mean, really, it was like I was 6 years old and I was watching the first episode of Hannah Montana. And I realized that she was acting and she was singing, and I wanted to be her, and I was going to do whatever it takes to get to that point. So I'm still working on it, but yeah, that was kind of like the start for me.
When you were